Well, here we are on YouTube, Ryan and I together in the same room, which
Nobody cares.
totally mean something awful is going to happen.
No, nobody actually cares. Like,
well, some people care.
No, okay, yes, or 10 people watching us live might think it's interesting, but people that are Demi Lovato fans, we're two idiots on YouTube. They're just skipping this whole thing anyways. They're going right to us, listening to Demi, and then when the song's over, they don't care what we have to say.
I just wanted to say before you, whatever you do there. Okay, I'm really excited for this song because I'm kind of smitten with Demi, and I keep saying it, and people haven't really put any music there yet. And who pledged this one?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, no, we're on the same computer. Like, it's just weird.
No, I'm supposed to be ready.
I'm like crossing over your body to use my computer.
Oh.
Hi, is Angela new-ish?
No, it's Angela. With the
I keep every time. Every time. Angela with the flowers. Sorry, Angela. It's just because you don't have flowers in this. Okay. Ellie, next time Angela gives us put Angela with the flowers. Okay, anyways. So why don't you read this?
Okay, fine. This was her first performance back after her July 2018 overdose. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Where she suffered several strokes and a heart attack. In her words, this song was written and recorded actually very shortly before everything happened.
Okay.
I recorded the vocals for it 4 days before the overdose. The lyrics took on a totally different meaning. The time when I was recording I almost listen back and hear these lyrics as a cry for help. Kind of listen back to it and you think, how can nobody listen to this song and ever think, let's help this girl? I even think that I was recording it in a state of mind where I felt like I was okay, but clearly I wasn't. I even listen back to it and think, oh, gosh, I wish I could go back in time and help that version of myself.
Now, let me just speak to that. That's wonderfully said by Demi, but I will just say this. I know she's saying that, but that's her today. It sounded better in my head. What I'm trying to say is she is that person now.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I understand she's saying she could go back and help her younger self, but it's because of her younger self. She is able to go back. So she went through this to be who she and that goes for all of us. All of our struggles and I know it's cliche, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm coming with some crazy new thought process that everyone has ever thought of. But the idea is we always say, oh, if I knew now or knew then what I know now, but you only know now because of what you did then. And so that's just how we learn and grow. But I get it. I get it.
And I think that's partly when I say I'm attracted to her.
No,
I find her like obviously physically attractive, but I find her journey quite interesting. And
she's been through a lot.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I'm the kind of person where when I see people struggle, especially, I'll be honest, when it's girls who go through hard stuff. I've got 3 daughters and I've watched them go through all kinds of things. But when I hear about that, it endears me to them a little bit more. And I want to, maybe it's the father in me wants to like reach out and just be like, oh, it's going to be okay, and to hear her kind of talk it through, I think it's great.
She seems like a lovely young woman who's been, she's had her demons, but my understanding, she's, knock on wood, she's moving past those demons, and now she can, people can draw strength from her now.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing too. So again, Demi, I know you're, Demi, don't worry about who you were. Not worry, that's not the word, but don't concern yourself with who you were, because you are better now, and you're helping people now. In the state that you're in now, you're helping people, and that's more important.
And she clearly watches our channel.
She loves you, Nathan. So, Demi, this reaction is for you.
Tried to talk to my piano. I tried to talk to my piano. I tried to talk to my guitar. Talk to my imagination. Confided into alcohol. I tried and tried and tried some more. secret still, my voice was sore. Tired of empty conversation, 'cause no one hears me anymore. 100 million stories and 100 million songs. I feel stupid when I sing. Nobody's listening to me. Nobody's listening. I talk to shooting stars, but they always get it wrong. I feel stupid when I pray. So why am I praying anyway? If nobody's listening, anyone, please send me anyone. Lord, is there anyone? I need someone. Oh, anyone, please send me anyone. Lord, is there anyone? I need someone. I used to crave the world's attention. I think I cried too many times. I just need some more affection. Anything to get me by. 100 million stories and 100 million songs. I feel stupid when I sing. Nobody's listening to me. Nobody's listening. I talk to shooting stars, but they always get it wrong. I feel stupid when I pray. Why the hell am I praying anyway? If nobody's listening, anyone, please send me anyone. Lord, is there anyone? I need someone. Oh, anyone, please send me anyone. Oh, Lord, is there anyone? I need someone. Oh, anyone. I need anyone. Oh, anyone. I need someone. 100 million stories and 100 million songs. I feel stupid when I sing. Nobody's listening to me. Nobody's listening.
I don't even know where to start with this. I feel like that was the most raw, I guess. No, I won't say that, because the one video we saw of her, where she's recording, it was like part of the video, and she's like bawling in the video. And that was all real. We heard some of the comments that came in afterwards that her reaction during that filming that video was full on her real reaction. Yeah, I guess like her journey. This is part of her journey, right? This is like a couple weeks after the incident?
Very soon after.
Very soon. And like where she is today and where she's kind of moved on. I guess that I always have that kind of appreciation for artists who are real with their music and real with who they are. And that whole explanation was such a great way of introducing that song, because now I know, like, yeah, that this is what she was actually going through this while she was singing this. If I just watched that, and it was the first time I'd heard that song, I'd be like, oh, it's a beautiful song, and it's very pretty, and she's very gorgeous, of course, but the context, knowing it, I think is all what makes it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's part of the art. It's like like a painting or anything else. When you know what the artist was. Yes, honey. Yes.
I just need some paperwork, but it's behind you guys. So.
Okay. We're almost done. Yeah. Yeah.
So weird. Hi, Demi. No, I mean, that was my shoo away, woman.
Yeah.
Go away, witch.
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife.
The two could be okay. I'm sorry. We love Becky. Becky is the heart and soul of my home. Okay. Anyways, that being said, yeah, this is a beautiful performance. Obviously, that backstory. Well, I was talking about art. How if you know an artist, what their background was regarding the artwork, their feelings when they painted it, that draws you into the artwork. The artwork alone might be just, oh, it's a nice painting, but when you know the emotion, this is a tree representing my dead mother, or, whatever it might be, then it becomes more, yeah. So knowing her background regarding this makes it more beautiful. And let me just say, like, I'm not a vocal coach, so there's vocal coaches out there. No, she's using this part of her throat. Let me stop it right here and show you the part of her. Oh, shut up. But as a non-vocal coach, I'm just, as a person who listens to people sing, I could tell, like, she's just belting that out. And like the voice control and the vocal control, the muscles being used, it makes me nervous because it's live. You know what I mean? Like, to go,
yeah.
You're just like, you're basically yelling. Like, I think it's the same. I know you're not yelling, but it's the same. Like, I know they have to learn how to do it so they're not yelling, so your voice doesn't get raw. But you're just, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how singers do it. It's about as raw as a performance you can give. It's just the piano and her live on mic.
Right.
And she even had to start again because she got choked up. So, like, can we start again? And I love how it's like no laughing in the crowd, no snickering. So obviously a lot of the audience members knew the background. But even, obviously it was you and I for the first time seeing it. We know, right, oh, something's up. We'd recognize something's going on here. So anyways, beautiful performance. She is lovely, Nathan, I agree. And boy, she can sing. I didn't know I knew her name. I knew that she's an artist, and I guess I got caught up in the old tabloids. I knew that she had troubles and Demi, like, oh, another spoiled brat superstar, So I take that back, of course, those preconceived notions, and it's just she is a real. I didn't know she could sing like that. If you were to ask me, if you were to show me that performance blind before hearing any Demi Lovato, and say, give me 10 artists to choose from, I don't know if I would have chosen her. I don't think I would have thought she could sing that.
Right.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, well, I 100% appreciate Angela.
Thank you, Angela, with flowers.
Angela with flowers. And keep it coming, because the well has gone dry of Demi. And I know that there's lots of Demi that we have not reacted to. So Angela, or anyone else out there who's hearing this, bring it. Yeah, I want to hear more. More Demi, please. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.